Okay, let's look at just a general reading on the world today. Let's see, general reading on today, the 19th. Today is the big rally that Trump is planning before he gets sworn in. But let's see what we have. General reading on the world today. Okay, so let's see what we have. So the reading is about the topic about truth. Truth coming out, rapid truth, the sword of truth. The Peregrine Falcon, fastest bird in the world. So real quick truth. When the lid is off, okay? The lid is off, looking at truth. And I think this is everybody about the steal, the takeaway, okay? I cannot get out of this morning. Every single reading, it doesn't matter what deck I'm using, it doesn't matter. It still comes back to the steal, the takeaway, what people are holding on to, what they're leaving behind mentally, but rapidly looking at some truth. Could be people are also looking at just the dynamic of things going on everywhere, the takeaway. Yeah, feeling a bit burdened, okay? The energy coming into it is people have been feeling very burdened energy, that they just, things have become so difficult when it comes to, of course, Trump. Difficult times when it comes to Trump, and feeling a bit out in the cold, lacking, wanting some things. So I think it's about concern with all of this today, that they feel they're out in the cold when it comes to the steal. It's exactly what it says, out in the cold when it comes to the steal. And the lid is off when it comes to Trump, and rapid information and the burden that people are feeling with this, that they are just knocked down. So they're looking for the next energetic thing, these things to start opening up, trying to figure out the next move when it comes to this darker element of Trump, that what he's doing. A lot of big concern across the planet about Trump. And again, the worry and looking for something, hoping for something to come through. Okay, praying for something to come through, looking for light in this situation because people are feeling out in the cold. Doesn't matter. I just keep, the same thing keeps coming in. So the challenge is about a message about an action. And that's what I keep getting. Well, what's going to take place? When's it going to take place? And I keep getting that daily when it comes to, we want to celebrate. We want to, we want something better coming in. And just feeling like they're on the tightrope, trying to juggle this stuff. The clown show is coming in. Okay, the dark clown show is coming in. People are feeling across the planet that his choices are just horrid. And there's a lot of concern with the outcome for America, the health of America. The health of America, what's being birthed. The choices being made, the choices in life that are taking place, and where this is moving to, the Chariot. So the foundation is about the steel, feeling out in the cold, really looking for something to come in. They're trying to juggle this stuff. They feel it's a big clown show. And where is this moving to? Okay, the Chariot, this is going. So the center of it, the lid is off. There is great concern about Trump and his dark deeds, and the wish-fulfilling thing about his choices, that perhaps the challenge is his coming into power and bringing all of his dark things into power. So above it, we have rapid truth, that people are feeling knocked down, burdened, looking for the next move, wanting to hear a message about an action for the health of America. Whoa. All right, let's see what's under the surface. The Hangman, things being overturned, okay, seeing from a different viewpoint, stalling, etc., wanting to temper things. They want tempering to come in. The new cup, what's coming in with this new cup? And of course, there is that fear mode that people are in. We have a lot of people in fear mode, just running their mind with that, the worst case scenarios, etc. And so they want to have some new information. Okay, wanting to have new information because they're not seeing clearly. They're trying to figure out answers and what's being held to when it comes to tempering things. The new cup, they want to see things restricted, and they're worried about restrictions as well. A lot of worry about restrictions coming in. And what's being held to for America, the nightmare scenario is what they're thinking. And the truth about this dark government that he's trying to put into place. When it comes to overturning and seeing not clearly, they want this to end, okay? They want to see an end. They want to temper, gather and collect in what they can to navigate through these waters during this time. When the cup of these restrictions, they're saying hold the line, to hold the line, to continue to try to protect and defend. There is an agreement that we need to come together, okay? That we really need to come together during this time as he's trying to bring this government in, okay? So people are worried about their personal power, about the monetary situation. He's talking about, of course, his latest grift with the money situations, the new action that he wants to bring in, and all of these studies that they've done when it comes to family life, etc. And the message about what is coming in when it comes to democracy and where the wheel is turning when it comes to those of wealth, just trying to line their coffers with the oligarchy of Trumpenstein and wanting a victory. Okay, rapidly coming some light and strength to fight, okay, struggle. Again, the fight is the energy taking action with what is being built and where this is moving to and who is ultimately going to have the power. Okay. So it just, today across the world is a lot of concern people are, unfortunately, a lot of people are in the nightmare scenario of a doom and gloom, is what it's saying. A lot of concern, doom and gloom about Trump coming into power. And again, that's not going to help anything to go into this knee-jerk reaction of doom and gloom, okay? So let's look and see what can we say to this scenario of great concern, which I understand that, because I'm sure there are a lot of people across the world that are thinking he's going to bring in World War III, and oh my God, and if America falls, we all fall, that type of a scenario. So let's look and see, what can you tell us about this? Okay, what can you tell us about this? It's about, there is action that's going to be coming down, okay? There is a fight for truth. There is the fight for truth, and it's going to be coming rapidly, okay? The fight for truth coming rapidly when it comes to the harvest, when it comes to what is actually going to be taking place, okay? When it comes to the world stage, and this distancing, walking away, they're not going to buy into it, to his messages, his fishtails, his messages, the concerns, etc. Above it, the choices in life being made by the world. When it comes to those in power, the oligarchs, etc., they're going to start walking away from that, distancing from that, and strengthening, okay? Strengthening. Surrounding it with the light for a victory. When it comes to, when it comes to restricting Trump's power, when it comes to restricting what Trump is going to want to try to do, and putting him out in the cold, lacking. He's not going to get aid from anywhere, any of the world governments, okay? They're not playing with him, okay? He's, Mexico's told him in no uncertain terms. Panama has told him in no uncertain terms. Canada has told him in no uncertain terms. World leaderships are just going, no, okay? Just go sit in the corner, put your dunce cap on, and play, like you're great in the, but it's like, okay, I'm getting the Wizard of Oz. They're pulling back the curtain on the Great Oz. And it's this little guy in there pulling all these things. They're just like, we're not afraid of you. You may bully and huff and puff. And, like the three little pigs, huff and puff out there, the big bad wolf. But, we're just not buying into your nonsense. Okay, go over there and impress your Magatonians, but we are not impressed. And I don't know who you think you are, but you're not as big and powerful as you want to put out that you are. And people are going to see through you quite soon and show the pathetic little worm that you are. Okay? I just see this big bully thing, and you open it up, and it's this little shriveled worm in there. It's a little... Oh, what a view that is. Last time it was the peacock that had no feathers, and it looked like a naked turkey out there. And this time it's the big bully, and you open it up, and there's a shriveled little worm in there. So on that note, I'll leave that here. But yeah, a lot of concern about a lot of people in fear mode, amping up fear mode as to what he can do. But he is so toxic that he is going to fail. There will be some guardrails, and, you know, as much as he wants to put into place with all the toxic actors that are all Magatonians, not only is it going to fail for him, but it's going to wind up causing a lot of changes to come into place so that this never happens again. But this dark drama is being exposed in every second, and it will come to its conclusion. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.